I'm going to try to get through this as quickly as possible because as a penalty for going over the time limit last week or whatever, I have been forced to watch the horrible movie Twilight, which is based on the book Twilight by Stephanie Meyer, which I have managed to not read still, thank God, and I have managed to not see until just today. So I'm going to start off with my list. The Collins, as a group of people, are very annoying because they're always together at school, and I just don't know why, but that's just really annoying to see a family of people to be constantly around each other at school. It's like you try to get away from your family at school, at least I tried to, and Bella's friends at school are really annoying. And the people of Forks, they all seem to creepily know her. I get it, she used to live there as a kid, but they all seem to know her and just stare at her. Everyone stares at her because she's a total Mary Sue. And everyone seems to stare at Edward because he's a total Gary Stew. That's the male version of Mary Sue, by the way. And I'm trying to read this off my list here. There seems to be a lot of wild animal attacks in this town. You think they should probably, work on not having these wild animal attacks, which are actually vampire attacks, in case anyone hasn't seen the film and doesn't want to see it. And it's kind of like, oh, of course, those aren't vampires. And all the Cullens, they all look they all look the same age. It's like, well, at least to me, I'm not very good at recognizing differences between people's faces, but they all seem to be the same age, and it's like, why does everyone believe that, oh, that's his kids? Well, they're adopted kids, but still. And how do people not notice that Edward does not, when the Cullen children do not go to school when it's sunny, it's like, oh, those kids are just fine not going to school. No, they need to be in school. They're kids, kind of. And how do people not notice, oh, this kid keeps, showing up in town, trying to graduate from our high school? You think they realize, well, I guess they don't realize it because they move around so much. But it's like, oh, this kid never ages and he doesn't eat. He's so dreamy. No, he's a creepy guy who is a monster. And my real problem with this movie is that there is a complete lack of plot until 85 minutes in, when the bad vampires start to go after Bella and her family because they found out that she was playing baseball with the Collins. And up until that point, the 85 minutes, it was pretty much just Bella being like, oh my god, who's Edward? And then it's like, oh my god, Edward, he's a vampire, oh my god, he's so attractive, I want to just, and then it's just like, oh my god, my family's gonna get killed by this bad vampire, oh my god, because she bites her lower lip all the time, and it's really annoying, so get rid of that, that's gross. And there are a few rules about vampires that I don't really know much about them. All I know is that vampires have got to be invited into your house. That is a universal rule. They have to be invited in. And Edward, he just shows up and watches Bella sleep. It's like, okay, that's creepy. He's just climbing in through your windows to watch you sleep. That, my friends, is the definition of a creep.